Back again, Ellsworth Anthony, hosting the GoCast at GoSec 2023. I'm now sitting with Pierre Defoy from FX Innovation. Pierre, welcome.
Thank you.
Why don't you just give us an idea of what your role is? So I know you work at FX, we just said that, but what's your role at FX?
My role at FX is I occupy the role of Director of Security, and my internal goal is to ensure the corporate security of FX Innovation itself, as well as helping our customers and bring more value into their cloud infrastructure by adding security features.
Okay. So I know that FX has, and maybe you can talk this, let me know if you can, but I know FX has morphed over the couple of years. So when I knew FX, they were almost like an MSP. They were offering those type of services, IT services. They seem to have changed somewhat lately. I think you're more focused, like you were saying, like
Correct.
more on cloud
Correct.
innovation and stuff like that. So that's the direction that FX is going in, right?
That is the direction we're going in. There used to be FX was offering all sorts of IT services, and now we're more focused on the big hyperscalers. So managing cloud for AWS, GCP, Azure, and also our ServiceNow practice.
Very nice, very nice. And you guys, so I know you're based here in Montreal.
Correct.
So those of you guys don't know, we're in Montreal, Quebec. But where are you? Do you have other locations across?
We do have an office in Halifax.
Huh?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay. Where is there any other place?
No.
No, Halifax is the only other place?
Yep.
Okay. And is there plans for expansion?
Not in terms of offices, but we do have remote work, 100% remote work for all employees.
Okay.
So we have people working from all over the world.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So you know what? I actually had a question that I wanted to ask you, given your role. So it was more around obviously some of the technologies and obviously what's happening, and because a lot of things are emerging from new technologies coming forward. As you see in cybersecurity, it's constantly evolving, right? So my question for you was, are there any emerging technologies or security solutions that you believe have a significant impact on cloud security in the coming years?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, what we've seen coming more and more into the discussions with the customers is around CNAPP, the Cloud Native Application Protection Platform. The initial phase of what people are looking at is the posture management with the CSPM portion.
Right.
But there are other features within the CNAPP that are really important that we'll see more and more coming into action in the environments as the months progress and as the years come. Talking about workload protection, network as well, network visibility, entitlement as well, the identity and access portion.
Right.
And what I see as being a very important aspect of the whole CNAPP platform is the integration of all these different features that give you a single pane of view, a holistic view of all your posture in terms of security within your cloud environment.
Right.
And not only in a single environment, but in a multi-cloud environment.
Right. And you're seeing more of an adoption to this, because I know, cloud adoption was, gaining steam so much, in the mid 2000s, even obviously up until today. But it seems to me that you think that everybody would be already on the cloud, but more and more, we're still seeing a lot of companies still haven't embraced cloud fully. They take portions of it, like, hey, let's just test it here and see what happens. Are you still seeing a lot of that?
Less so than we used to. If you go back a few years, everybody was saying, let's go to the cloud because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Right? That was the idea.
Right.
But they soon realized that when you go to the cloud, there's all the side costs that you have to account for, and it's not cheaper, it's more expensive, but it gives you agility, it gives you speed into deployment.
Exactly.
So now the balance is more when you have an enterprise that already has an infrastructure on-prem, then they will start moving to the cloud pieces because they already have the infrastructure. But when the more and more these infrastructure on-prem are going to be outdated, I think the move to the cloud will be more significant.
Okay. This is not your first time at GoSec, I believe?
It is not.
How do you find it this year?
It's really good. It's interesting. I've had good sessions so far.
Yeah? Any session that stood out for you?
Olivier Bilodeau
I missed that one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one? Okay,
Yeah.
that's the one he did at Black Hat too, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so I'll have to check that out. Listen, Pierre, it was great talking. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for
I'll
having
keep
me.
this short and sweet, but I know you have another session to get to, so
Right.
I appreciate you coming by. We can find you on LinkedIn, I'm assuming.
Absolutely, Pierre Defoy.
So Pierre Defoy, you can find him on LinkedIn. If there are any other questions around what FX is doing around cloud innovation, cloud adoption, you can obviously connect with Pierre on LinkedIn. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.
Please hang up and try again.